And she's one of the people that if you support anybody, then you're just like them in, you condone or co-sign all of their behavior, blah, 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 blah. She's such a fucking moron. But anyways, this woman says that she's not part of the drama community, but this woman starts shit with every fucking body. And anyways, let's keep going. So I wanted to let everybody know how I was introduced to this story. So I was just watching YouTube and I was, looking through the KJ community, and then this story came along. And I was like, okay, the mother wants to go, get visitation with her son. Letitia wants to see more bodies in a coma in the hospital. Dre's an influencer, yada yada. And, they're raising donations. Molly and Justin are raising, and Katie are promoting a GoFundMe. And the GoFundMe was strictly for the and some she goes sideways. Well, Katie gets ass hurt because the family drops her ass like a hot potato. And shit just Katie, she's one or the other. Leave that Katie incited nonsense or invited nonsense into the story, and I believe she's being paid because this bitch will not leave this story the fuck alone, and she will not quit harassing Molly. I mean, her whole channel is Molly, blah, 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 Molly, 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 Justin, Molly, 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 Justin, Molly, Molly, Molly. It's like so annoying. And it's like, bitch, leave this shit alone. Quit setting up people. And my first red flag was donation. Danielle. Danielle is a girl that had donated to Letitia $500. And right after donating, a couple hours later, she tried to lie and I'm really fed up with this shit because I don't know what she's doing this for. I have no clue. I don't know if she's racist or what they have against this family, but it's fucking ridiculous. All right, so woo, sorry, I gotta cool down. So after my first video went out, I had made a preview of what's coming next, which was the donation scam. Very next day, nonsense. She wasn't. If they were to take Letitia to court, that girl would fucking fall out and shit on herself because she absolutely tried to set Letitia up for fraud to get her put in jail. And these bitches helped. Nonsense has been trying to distance herself from the Dono Girls since my first video, but I'm dropping it all on your ass. So she loves to expose people, but sometimes when you go to expose people, sometimes you expose yourself. So you might want to think about that next time you're trying to expose somebody. But anyways, let's go ahead and read. Wait, what are we going to do next? Let's go ahead and read these posts. And then we're going to go ahead and get into part one, which is CPS, where Nonsense and Katie are now trying to frame Molly and Justin with the CPS mess. And you'll listen to how vile and vicious this bitch is and how she goes at Justin. Let's get into part one. Hope you enjoy the video. Let's get into it. It's going to be fun. We're going to be doing part one, which is CPS, part two, which is framing Molly and Justin with Colin Drea murderer, and then number three is Camberg posts and screenshots. So Let's go. All right, let's read these posts. Veda Snow Honey. All it took was just one look to realize you are a MGL simp. Which one of the cronies, a honker, a hooter, or a spineless lizard? I've got another Proud Clip channel. Yay. Okay, here's your post, Veda. So you can stop tagging me because I see you and so does everyone else. Bitch, nobody tagged you. Nobody tagged you. I didn't even know who the fuck you were. So you better quit with that bullshit. You better prove it. You better prove I tagged you because I didn't even know you. Secondly, I could buy your life and still be rich, which I always say that to you because you're just so fucking dumb. But anyways, the first post was, a new advocate is on it. This is from a group that's been nothing but misinformation, but I'll say it again, bring it on. Facts are the facts. I'll sit and gladly show the judge all this any day. I actually look forward to this day. Also, bitch, get the facts straight of who called this out to start and has all along. All you've called out is a bunch of fucking lies that you twisted and created. That's what you did. And you tried to pin Molly with it. And I'm about to expose your ass. So get ready. But anyways, let's keep going.
Guys, know what you fucking did to
You like the nails, Molly?
It was fucking wrong.
I hope you like black.
What you did to that woman was wrong.
What do we do to her?
Let's pick on her.
Show the proof of what I did to Letitia. Show the proof of everything I've done to Letitia. Show it. What have I done to Letitia?
For the kids, you know, that's the main thing is like.
And another thing right there. Sorry, it's a lot of pauses, but I have a lot to say because I've held back a lot over 6 months. I have held back so much over 6 months. You don't care about those kids, Spanky. Maybe you should actually put some time and energy into your own instead of worrying about other people's kids. That you guys tried to get taken away based on rumors and speculation over the internet because of your theories and having your followers call in. Theories and having your followers call in.
Bottom line is that these supporters have been witnessing problems, and I truly
Situation. They need all the privacy that they can get.
How they were overfeeding him, and that's what is causing him more issues. Listen to her words. This video was still on her page at the time of me recording it. Also, pay close attention. The kids are in the room or close by the entire time in almost every live. Not only has she been lying to everyone else, but she's trying to convince her own children of her lies. All right, let's go ahead and read this post from Nonsense regarding the kids. This entire live is done from the first Airbnb she claims they stayed at in the beginning of June 2022. Medical professionals will be highly disturbed by this video as she tells so many stories overfeeding him, and that's what is causing him more issues. Listen to her words. This video was still on her page at the time of me recording it. Also, pay close attention. The kids are in the room or close by the entire time in almost every live. Not only has she been lying to everyone else, but she's trying to convince her own children wait a minute. Okay, so Nonsense's favorite words are facts and misinformation, and it's so fucking annoying because she wouldn't know a fact if it hit her in the face. But anyways, I didn't know how to help, and there's so much misinformation being tossed out that I did what I do fairly well, and that was to try and post videos that had concerning things, in my opinion, from the subject's own words or content. It's best when you let someone's actions paint the picture instead of me trying to convince you of something without any proof. Of why I'm saying that. I base everything on facts and proof to back up those facts. Okay. This case is very sensitive in nature, as there are multiple concerns involved. Marvaughn deserves a voice, and so does those children, because after reviewing hours and hours of videos, it is my belief that there is plenty of concerning evidence that further investigation needs to be done. So, all right, now you see what's going on as far as the CPS part one. So we exposed the fact that Nonsense is a fucking liar. There's a lot of this, guys. There is so much. So in the next portion, we're going to be looking at a tempered audio / video clip that Nonsense had posted, which Katie shared, and Katie was like, well, I know you all were saying that I said Dre was a murderer, but look, Molly did too. Now, in this clip, you're going to see where they cut it. And now Nonsense has tried to cover her ass with this the other day by saying, oh, what was his name? Vinny, or whatever his name was. I don't remember his name. Manny on the mic. There we go. He did this clip. I got it from him. Well, bitch, you knew that it was altered and you knew what Katie was saying with it and you knew it was wrong. So no, that's still you. All you, bitch. Anyways, that means you're spreading misinformation like you always say. Ooh. But I'm going to be showing you that clip that she did frame Molly with. So, and we're also going to be looking into, I'm just going to put the screenshots in with the murder portion, just do a part 1 and 2. I decided that just last minute. And the screenshots are screenshots that they have 17,000 screenshots is what Nonsense says. And I started, here was my second red flag besides the donation thing. Second red flag was I started doing my research. She says, don't believe what I say, just go do your research. And every time she does a fucking video, this bitch will accuse people of cryptic allegations. Never know who the fuck she's alleging or saying, accusing somebody of. I never know the person that she's usually talking about that she's accusing someone of. Hell, a couple weeks ago, she was accusing somebody of setting Michelle up for murder. Dumbass. So, anyways, what was I saying? Sorry, guys, I just like totally went blank. Okay, screenshots. So I'm going to show you where it really, I'm proving to you. I want y'all to notice, here's the difference here. Everybody can say this, that. And when they do, they tamper it. And I'm going to prove that to you. So this next show you everything that went with it. And then the second part is going to be a post that Nonsense had posted several times about the admins, because it looks like the admins were framed as well. Never existed. But we're going to be looking into some messages from the Vaughn's Angels admins. And they were a part of the Justice for Vaughn and the Exposing Dre McCray groups back then that ended up getting sick of this shit and just dropping it off, pretty much, I guess. But I think they were framed by Katie because every single person Katie got near in this story ended up attacked. Ain't that funny? So these messages are really I'm going to be there with you to show you what's all going on. So don't worry. But you're going to see where they're cut, cropped, and fucked up. But anyways, let's jump into the framing of Molly and Justin with murder accusations on Dre. From the Vaughn's Angels admins. And they were a part of the Justice. I'm going to be there.
Peter Zen, sweetheart. Oh, the fake empathy. Yeah. We don't need her. Just don't want to watch her murder her husband, mistreat her children. Is there something wrong with that? Who's
Wait, what was just said there? What was just said there?
All these moderator goose and other creators want you to believe I am the only creator that believed and said Dre murdered her husband. You are the only one. This is false. CMC, the protest truth, stated that I was misled. It's too late for that. You sent audio to the damn police department to implicate her and get them to open the case. You sent audio to CPS trying to get her kids taken away. You turned her into the border. You got evidence sent down there to get her turned in at the damn border. Ooh. I have not pushed for additional investigations after I realized this was a false and haven't continued to spread misinformation. The difference is I have retracted and corrected. Molly and her other creators have not. If you are going to throw out huge claims and hope the claims stick, at least be certain what you guys are saying is true. Also, I didn't retract in hopes for Dre or her mods would speak to me. Yes, you did. Anything Katie says that she's not trying to do, she is. Also, I didn't retract in hopes that Dre and her mods would speak to me. I retracted because the information provided to me by police showed that Dre was not involved. Yeah, why were you talking to them after you sent them all that crap? So I'm going to move myself. If you look at this little bitty little picture down at the bottom, she
Show me these edited what she said.
All right, let's go ahead and read this post. Molly's moderator, Goose, and other creators want you to believe that I am the only creator that believed in the original you murder your husband. So really pay attention. You'll catch it. This is one clip of many where Molly says this about Dre. No, it isn't. The difference is I have retracted and corrected. Molly and other creators have not. If you are going to throw out huge claims and hope the claims stick, at least be certain what you guys are saying is true. Also, I didn't retract in hopes for Dre or her mods would speak to me. Yes, you did. Anything Katie says that she's not trying to do, she is. Also, I didn't retract in hopes that Dre and her mods would speak to me. I retracted because the information provided to me by police showed that Dre was not involved. Yeah, why were you talking to them after you sent them all that crap? So I'm going to move myself. If you look at this little bitty little picture down at the bottom, she like over amplifies this and over exaggerates. And she's like, Molly's mod says, you were the only one that said that Dre murdered her husband. So right over here, we're about to play the tampered audio. This is the fake one. This is the one that they posted in the Facebook. Okay. Now, right here, she says, in quotes, you are the only one that said Dre murdered her husband. That is a lie. At least I retracted
can't say the same for others. See how they were trying to frame her, and they're still trying to frame her to this day. But I'm just trying to show evidence. And Nonsense, take notes. Since you said you can't show evidence on YouTube like you can on Facebook, well, take notes. This is how you do it.
Her husband mistreat her.
Because at the end of the day, you're the only person that called Dre a murderer.
I watched her murder her husband. Mistreat her.
Because at the end of the day, you're the only person that called Dre a murderer.
We don't want to watch you murder your husband. So they cut it on purpose. And she tried to blame it on another creator. That's what Nonsense is trying to do now. But she absolutely knew what she was doing. But here's the real clip, so I'm going to go ahead and play it. If you need to replay it, go ahead.
Can you hear me? I can hear you, yeah. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me better? That sounds so much better. That sounds so much better. Okay.
Don't mute yourself. Don't mute yourself. You got 388 people. Come on over here. You should have gotten Vaughn to help. She don't like that.
July 7th of Molly's promoting the Marvin McRae story at the time. She says, Vinnie Politan, this is the next Tuesday. Husband is in a vegetative coma, hung himself about 6 weeks ago. See, she even states right there, he hung himself about 6 weeks ago. She streamed herself slowly killing him. This is unreal. She's talking about the diet. She doesn't mean really. But over here, here's Katie's post about it. Oh, let's read the comments. They had bleeped out some stuff for some reason. Does she talk about it? And Marissa says that she's killing them slowly. No, the videos are accuse Andrea of harming Vaughn. She has called Andrea a murderer or has said that Andrea is slowly killing her family. No, she hasn't. Molly wanted this to be her next big story, next big crime that would take over social media, but no crime occurred. A month later, now her fans are accusing anyone posting facts about the case of harassing a family or lying, or they tried to insinuate that the only person that thought Andrea could have tried to murder Vaughn was me. Yes, ma'am.
What do we have here? So from that post, we have these 3 screenshots. These are just 3 that were tampered with. So we're going to go all the way over here. I'm going to zoom in over here to the left. We've got Vaughn's Angels now. I don't care what they say. But look over here at all these cut up, chopped up, cropped up messages that were cut out. I want to zoom out and zoom back in. You got this boxed up mess. You have a screenshot that was there, is not there, cut up. And then over here, you're going to see a box up here at the top, and then you're going to see the actual screenshot. I don't know what the fuck was going on here. It looks like they were trying to cut a portion of it out. But this is no sense. This is no sense as
Come on. Oh.
I'm lost out of a channel that I work so hard for, and nobody should ever have a channel taken away because of their hatred. It's not like
I'll know where your children go to school. I'll know where your parents live. I'll know whether your grandparents are
pulling all kinds of weirdo shit out. In this country, there's always these like dogs that have been let out in the country because people don't want them anymore. And I drive by them and I fucking want to pick every single one of them up.
privacy, and not one time did I violate that. So that's under appeal, and I expect that to come off. If it doesn't, and not one time did I violate that. So that's under appeal, and I expect that to come off. If it doesn't, I plan on reaching out to YouTube because, you know, they do 10 times worse. And this is the thing. This is the hypocrisy here on YouTube that we're exposing as well as this despicable person. The hypocrisy on YouTube is that they can do it, but nobody else can do it to them. And that is not true. If you can do it to others, others will do it to you.
But nobody's doing
that.
that. Nobody that you're doing that to anybody.
I've been upfront and honest with my entire channel.
I've had my issues with Queen Bee, but I don't know of her ever. Right.
A horrible human being.
So, I mean, I don't get what she's trying to convince everybody of this horrible person, because, like, I don't see.
Sounds like a man.
You sound like a man, Queen Bee.
Queen Bee got a
man
sexy
voice,
voice. You got a girl's. Hey.
Heels in the air. Hey, heels in the air.
Hold on, babe. Let's get you a ladder.
Wow, I'm making a clip of that shit tomorrow, Heels. You watch. Heels in the air.
Yeah.
I have your homegirl all clipped up tomorrow.
Yeah.
You believe
Brush
that?
your teeth, man.
All right, I don't worry about it. Go over there and run your mouth at one of them. Go run your mouth at them.
God, get a better
Fuck you,
internet.
Queen Bee. Your channel sucks.
Dolly Vision, voice expert on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Give me your
Smelly dick.
Entertainment. So we don't know what to tell you guys.
What you did
at my mother's house. Go ahead, tell me you don't remember, Princess.
And we very leery about what we tell you because of the fact that we get judged.
Give me the fucking phone. Get over here. Hey, Princess.
Yeah.
Do you remember Sunday night being at my mother's house?
Yeah, but I got very drunk and he asked me for a cookie pill. I gave it to him. I didn't give him any cocaine.
Say it again?
He got very drunk and he asked me for one of my pills. I didn't give him anything else other than.
Wait a second. Listen, you're going to be honest with me.
I am being honest with you. I gave him a pill.
You gave him a pill? What kind of pill did you give him?
I did. I gave him a pill.
What pill did you give my nephew that made him fucking bonkers off the fucking wall?
And we very leery about what we tell you because of the fact that we get
my sister's breast. You grabbed my sister.
Judge. And the thing that sucks is her and I. The crazy things that we do. Her and I, we're crazy.
To him.
Well, I brought it, but he wanted it. I didn't think he was gonna turn into a monster. You know?
You gave him a pill of Dilaudid. That is one hell of a fucking painkiller. Why did you give that to him? Did you snort it?
I don't know what he did with that.
No. What did you do to it? Because people are saying that they saw you. You gave it to him.
Well, I brought it, but he wanted it. I didn't.
To him.
Well, I brought it, but he wanted it. I didn't think he was gonna turn into a monster. You know?
You gave him a pill of Dilaudid. That is one hell of a fucking painkiller. Why did you give that to him? Did you snort it?
I don't know what he did with that.
No. What did you saying that they saw you snort it in my mother's kitchen?
And send them home. Probably never, right? I didn't see it.
And if you guys want to see us fight, we'll fight for you. Donations, bitches.
Flash floods and extreme heat hit millions across the country.
We are bringing in additional assets from around the state of Pennsylvania and New Jersey for tomorrow's operation.
Search and rescue crews comb through large
This man has served his country, paid his bills, he's paid his taxes. This woman admits to trapping him into a marriage, emasculating him, taking away his cell phone. So that he couldn't talk to his family. Family or his friends. We even have a video of him eating as if he was starving to death. Please, 32. I dozed off for a minute, but guess what I found? I left this at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I think that because I was alone in my room with my husband not there, I have to kind of go over everything that I kind of mentally took in. You know, and what is it that makes us gravitate towards this? Well, guess what? There's a huge story of years of videos to catch up on.
And extremism and everything.
And the extremism is one extreme to the next.
Yes.
There's like no middle ground. It doesn't seem like there's any.
Back on my internet earlier while her TikTok and others were being open. On one, she discusses with her supporters on live that she committed murder twice in her head and thinks about it every day. She is also talking about which herbs puts Vaughn to sleep. Cross her T's and dot her I's. She is saying that she lost weight from what is it? It starts with an M. Saying she has to legally say she is not a doctor. Dre claims she has fibromyalgia, Hashimoto's, RA, PTSD, chronic fatigue, depression. She's telling people, allegedly, if you take this stuff,
Moringa,
it will take away your ulcerative colitis, which I have and is extremely painful.
A little kid.
Okay, there's more.
Right?
This is the thing with Marissa. Marissa, sometimes she gets a bad rap, and I don't think it's fair to her because Marissa she's so passionate about everything she does, and she gets overwhelmed, and then she'll blow up for 5 minutes. But then this is the thing about Marissa. After the 5 minutes, it's completely over, and it's
such a change of like kind of like the change that we all kind of need, because it's going down, it's just all these videos that what I'm seeing, and it's just like how do you give her the benefit of the doubt?
at the office, and it's completely breaks my heart to think of what they're going through at this time. I guess this would be a great reminder to practice gratitude daily for our family's health and happiness as well as our own. Have a good weekend. Yes, it's very sad. I agree. We have to practice daily gratitude. Thank you. I hope you have a great weekend as well. It's amazing.
Such a sad story. I really wish that like we had like really good news. It would be such a change of like kind of like the change that we all kind of need, because it's
There's Corey. Thank you, Corey.
really I know it sounds corny.
No.
I love talking to people that are in their 70s and 80s. I don't even have power over this dog. Come here.
Thank you. One hell of a night. Information. Thank you, BC.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome, really. But if it doesn't matter 10 years from now, it really doesn't matter. Even though sometimes we all get caught up, and it can be, just we're tired that day. Something happened in our personal life.
Good.
Questions, and he can't even say his name. He couldn't even say his name because he was not there. That I got a problem with. Like, I'm not comfortable leaving my husband with these people no more. So I strongly advised him, baby, I think that it would be good to leave. And he asked to leave. And they gave him that whole spiel, this, that, and the other. And so then while they're taking the IVs out of him, I asked the lady if she can bring, this was a new person. I asked the lady if she can bring a wheelchair. And he cannot have this. They're like, well, it's detrimental to his health for him to go 2 days without food.
It seems like every single thing that the doctors says that he needs, she says, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You don't like
They're,
that?
they're saying he physically can't even stand on his own. She's even saying that.
Yeah.
And yet
So why
she wants to bring him out of the hospital and throw cayenne pepper in his mouth.
For him to be without food. And I said, and I think it's detrimental to his health to give him food that his body views as for him to be without.
Well said, Michelle. Very well said. And laughs that he had more than liked to go to the hospital. I think he never had a problem with the hospital. I think it was you pushing your narrative on him about what he should like and what he shouldn't. But that's just my opinion.
Said he does not want to go to the hospital if he has a seizure, and I'm here stressed that he's having one. My only job as a caregiver is to continue to provide love and support to him. That's really like it was stressful, and then
Has Dre ever talked about visiting Mexico, or sorry, not Mexico, New Mexico? I know, but she it seems as if she has allegedly paid someone, you know, that takes the negative things off.
Right. Actually, that's not really what it does. It doesn't actually. From I remember my husband saying stuff like this. You can pay a service,
Yes.
but what it does is it pushes it back.
Way back, yeah.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Well, some
I
things
would
they
never
get
do that.
removed,
I
and
would
the other
never-
things they push way back there.
Yeah.
But if you know how to search it right, you can still get it. The compound that gives them the heat applied topically cut. For Vaughn. A shot of cayenne pepper. That's insanity. The reason I say is bear with me 1 second, guys.